Italian star Jannik Sinner is set to return to professional tennis next month. He'll be back after serving a 3-month ban for testing positive for a banned substance twice last year. And the tennis fraternity continues to be miffed over this decision. Tensions continue to linger around whether it was fair judgment. Voices are growing against Sinner getting a biased treatment from authorities, and the latest is tennis great Serena Williams. The 23-time Grand Slam winner feels had she been in a similar situation, the ban would have been far severe. Given her history of being called out for the most minor offences during her playing days, our next report gives you more.
The tennis world has been hit by a massive storm. The Jannik Sinner doping suspension has divided the sporting world. Sinner tested positive for a banned substance twice last year. Initially, the ITIA let off Sinner by saying it was an unintentional offence. Then WADA came into the picture. The World No.1 accepted a 3-month ban after reaching a settlement with the anti-doping body earlier this year. The ban started on the 9th of February and will last till the 4th of May. But the verdict didn't sit too well among the tennis fraternity. Many felt it was a convenient decision. Reason? The period Sinner missed had no Grand Slam tournaments and only a handful of ATP events, not causing any damage to Sinner's surge in the tennis world. And joining the voices against the 23-year-old now is tennis legend Serena Williams.
I love the guy. I love his game. He's great for the sport. I've been put down so much, I don't want to bring anyone down. But if I did that, I would have gotten 20 years. Let's be honest, I would have gotten Grand Slams taken away from me.
Serena, who rose up during a time when a coloured athlete had much resistance, was called out for the most minor offences during her playing days. Doping was a sin, and Sinner walking out of this one has clearly enraged her. The tennis star, who retired in 2022, had the most bizarre fine in 2018. During the 2018 US Open final, which she lost to Naomi Osaka, Serena was accused of getting coaching signals from her mentor during the match. A claim that frustrated Serena, leading to a major fight with the chair official. She ended up getting fined $17,000 for her aggressive behavior. Serena has been fined and pulled up for many offences she had committed even during her earlier years for smashing rackets and getting into arguments. And the most famous of all was the 2001 Indian Wells tournament. Serena, her sister Venus Williams and their father Richard Williams were accused of match fixing. Venus was set to face her sister Serena in the semi-final but pulled out due to an injury. Serena entered the final and won it, but not before the crowd booed her. They were heckled by all the spectators. Her father Richard also claimed that racial slurs were hurled at him, all leading to Serena boycotting the tournament for 14 years. So Serena Williams, the champion that she went on to be, did not have it easy, and she too resisted it all to be pulled up. And while that would have been right in the tennis good books, why then was Sinner treated differently is her question. The American ace even gave them the example of her biggest rival Maria Sharapova. The Russian was banned for 15 months after testing positive in 2016, a substance that was only added in the banned list in the start of the year.
Just weirdly and oddly, I can't help but think about Maria all this time. I can't help but feel for her.
Serena and Maria were the fiercest of rivals who hardly saw eye to eye on court. If the American is being sympathetic towards Maria here, it sure shows how disappointed she is in the Sinner verdict. How unfairly players have been treated owing to certain reasons or the stature of the player in question. Surely, we haven't seen the end of the Sinner doping debate, because as soon as the Italian returns, the voices are sure to get louder.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
No, I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Bluntly, Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%. Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.